And what is that?
Is that a bridge? What is that?
This looks like it would be the downtown area. That's the Highway 6 bridge.
That's where Steve Nichols was standing.
It's hard sometimes for us to tell from the air exactly what specific landmarks are. This is Mormon Track in that area.
Scott, were you able to see much flooding when you were in Iowa City this morning?
Not tremendous amount of flooding what we saw. I can tell you why 380 is closed. The water is all the way up to the road, so it's very close to going over the road right now.
Yeah, they're close. Less than 2 hours now is what they're saying, Scott, for closing that section, and it will be even earlier than that if that water keeps rising like they're saying.
It's right on the shoulder of the road around North Liberty, so it's as close as you can get without going over right now. So
what's that bridge?
That's the reason it's closed now. People are out of their cars and talking to each other. We're not moving. There's a gentleman in front of me that's got out of his car and he's talking to the woman behind him.
Oh my gosh!
So we're not going anywhere, and I don't know if we're going to go anywhere for a while.
Yeah, we received a call from someone else who's caught in traffic who said she entered the interstate about the airport entrance and is just not even up to Highway 30 yet, and she had been there in traffic for over an hour, going 0 to 2 miles per hour going northbound.
Right now. Whatever it is stopped traffic completely because everybody's out of their cars, they're talking to each other.
Scott, I'll tell you what it is. It's the fact that a couple hours ago the DOT announced to the media that at 6 p.m. it would be closing I-380, a large portion of it from between Cedar Rapids and Iowa City. And not only are they closing it, but they're telling us it's going to be closed for a week.
People are panicking, and they're all trying to get to where they need to be.
That was, we could see Finkbine Golf Course down there, it looked like, in Iowa City. And
those aerials from Iowa City that we just got
that would be the Coralville Strip up above Finkbine.
And these are pictures just into TV9 from a helicopter tour of the flooded areas of Iowa City and Coralville. The CEO and president of Gazette family of companies, Chuck Peters, took this helicopter ride to see.
Yeah, this, I believe, so you can see Finkbine there, so that would be the Coralville Strip all underwater.
And that's the Highway 6, that part right there that is US 6 and Coralville that's underwater. And now we're going to take a look in just a second. And this is just the beginning. They don't crest till when? Tuesday?
Monday or Tuesday, I think is not what they're saying.
So we have the whole weekend to go when the water will be rising in this area. And here we go. There's the downtown portions of Iowa City.
Yeah, we just got the information, the shot sheet for everything we're seeing in that video. So it's
we could just roll that a few more times.
It's very sobering to see that is what's happening down there, because this is actually just the beginning in that area with all of the water that is rushing over the spillway. First you see I-380 near the Coralville Lake.
And that's the Mahaffrey Bridge.
Which is, it looks like it's been knocked out.
Yep. Now we're going to take a look at Coralville.
Right.
We have an ambulance behind us
Highway
now.
6 underwater. An ambulance is trying to get through,
Yeah, he's trying to get through, and he has nowhere to go.
The emergency lane, you're telling us, is taken up by
this
cars.
far down, everybody's in both lanes, and there's no way for anybody to get over, and the ambulance has nowhere to go.
Scott Sable is live via Newsline 9, stuck in traffic on 380, and we don't mean just barely moving. He is parked. People are out of their cars, talking to each other on Interstate 380. He was headed from Iowa City back to our newsroom in Cedar Rapids, and he's stuck around the airport exit, you said?
Yeah, we're at the airport exit. It starts at about Swishers, where the stop-and-go traffic is now. People are trying to get over, and he's on the shoulder of the road.
That
just having a hard time getting through.
Oh, my gosh.
Just have to hope that everybody who is stuck in that traffic has the gas they need to last out that traffic jam. We're looking again there. You see the interstate.
There's the Mahaffrey
Bridge. Moving over into Coralville Highway 6 underwater. This is between the Coral Ridge Mall east of the U of I campus.
And this is really the first time we have gotten to see aerial footage of Iowa City and Coralville today. And it was what we feared. The water is just seeping. It has to go somewhere, and it's going everywhere.
And they say the spillway now is up to 44,000 cubic feet per second. About a week ago, I think we were at 12, moving up to 14, possibly even 16 by the weekend. And now they're saying the combined release from the reservoir itself that the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers has control of, plus what's going over the spillway, amounts to 44,000 cubic feet per second. That is...
Scott, any movement on 380 at all?
We are just started moving, barely.
Well, you know, we'll take anything at this point. Now, what about, you're heading northbound on I-380, heading from Iowa City to Cedar Rapids. What about southbound traffic?
Southbound is moving fine. It's not a problem whatsoever southbound.
Okay, well, that's...
They're moving at full speed southbound. And very little traffic southbound, so it's all coming north right now.
Yeah, we're looking now, when they close that section of I-380, which essentially shuts down I-380 between Cedar Rapids and Iowa City, you are looking at the recommended detour by the Iowa Department of Transportation. From Cedar Rapids, they're recommending you go north on I-380 up to Highway 20, then all the way over to I-35, then south to Des Moines, and then all the way across from Des Moines to Iowa City. It's a detour of approximately 281 miles. At regular speeds, they're saying it would take you about 4 hours and 22 minutes. At the speeds that Scott's going right now, it will probably take you about 7 days. But, I mean, this is unbelievable. Other people are emailing us and giving us some alternate routes that could possibly be shorter, but we honestly don't necessarily know those routes. And if they're back on county roads, and even some of those are, I don't know if they're gravel roads or what, but you have to be very, very careful in some of these roads.
And we just received an update from the Iowa Department of Transportation, and I'm just going to read it to you here. It says that the closing of the southbound and northbound lanes of Interstate 380, also known as US 218 in Iowa 27 in eastern Iowa, between exit 4, which is the North Liberty exit, and exit 10, which is the Shueyville-Swisher exit. That closure is tentatively scheduled for 6 p.m. This is what they've been telling us all day. There's no change here. 6 p.m. today. However, water is all